In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a custom watermark in Photoshop step by step, even if you've never made one before. This is a really useful skill if you want to protect your photos, brand your work, or add a professional signature to your images without having to design the watermark again every single time. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have your own reusable watermark saved as a brush preset in Photoshop, ready to stamp onto any photo you want. And if you find this video helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple Photoshop tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing you need to do is create a new document. At the top of Photoshop, go to File, then click New. This opens a new canvas where we'll build the watermark. Set the size to 1000 by 1000 pixels. That gives you a clean square workspace that's large enough for a crisp watermark without being too complicated. Most importantly, make sure the background contents option is set to transparent. This is a key step because you do not want a solid background behind your watermark. A transparent background allows Photoshop to convert only the actual text or logo into a brush stamp, while the empty space stays invisible. Once your new document is ready, the next step is to add your text or logo. If you want to create a text-based watermark, press the T key on your keyboard to select the Type tool, then click anywhere on the canvas and type your name, brand name, or signature. For the best results, use a clean and simple font like Montserrat or Arial. These fonts are easy to read and look professional when stamped onto images. If you already have a logo that you want to use instead of text, go to File, then choose Place Embedded and select your logo file from your computer. This lets you bring your existing branding directly into Photoshop. Now that your text or logo is on the canvas, you'll want to center it properly. A centered watermark usually works best when you're turning it into a brush because it gives you a cleaner stamp and more control later. To center the object, first press Ctrl+A on Windows or Command+A on Mac. This selects the full canvas. Then select the Move tool by pressing V. Once the Move tool is active, use the alignment icons in the top bar to center the object horizontally and vertically on the document. This helps make sure your watermark is positioned neatly in the middle of the transparent canvas. After that, it's time to convert the watermark into black and white. This step matters because watermarks work best as a brush preset when they are solid black. If your logo or text has color, you should remove it before saving the brush. To do that, go to Image, then Adjustments, and click Desaturate. That will strip the color from the watermark and turn it into grayscale. You also want to double check that the background is still transparent. You should see the gray and white checkerboard pattern behind the watermark, which tells you that there is no background layer interfering with the design. If you see any filled color behind it, go back and make sure you created the document with transparency. Once everything looks correct, you're ready to define it as a brush preset. This is the step that turns your watermark into something you can use over and over again on any photo. Go up to the Edit menu, then choose Define Brush Preset. Photoshop will ask you to name it. You can give it a simple name like My Signature Watermark or anything else that helps you recognize it later. Click OK and Photoshop will save it as a new brush. At this point, your watermark is now stored inside your brushes panel and you can access it anytime by pressing before the brush tool. Now let's apply the watermark to a photo. Open any image that you want to protect or brand. This could be a portrait, product photo, travel image, or any other picture you publish online. Before stamping the watermark, create a new layer by pressing Ctrl+Shift+N on Windows or Command+Shift+N on Mac. This is important because you always want your watermark on its own layer. That way, you can move it, resize it, lower the opacity, or delete it later without affecting the original photo. Next, select the brush tool by pressing B. In the brush options, scroll down through the brush list until you find the watermark you just saved. Select it, and then click once on the photo to stamp it. Because it is a brush preset, Photoshop will place it exactly like a stamp, rather than painting it like a normal brush. If the watermark appears too large or too small, you can adjust the size before clicking by using the left bracket key to make it smaller or the right bracket key to make it larger. This makes it easy to place your watermark in the right proportion for different images. After stamping the watermark, the final step is to adjust visibility so it looks subtle and professional. Open the Layers panel and lower the opacity of the watermark layer, usually somewhere between 30 and 50%. That range is often ideal because it protects your image without distracting from the content. If your watermark is meant to be more visible, you can leave it a little stronger, but in most cases, a softer watermark gives a cleaner result and looks more polished. And that's it. You've now learned how to create a custom watermark in Photoshop, save it as a brush preset, and use it on your photos whenever you need it. This is a fantastic workflow for photographers, content creators, designers, and anyone who wants to protect their images while keeping their branding consistent. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more easy Photoshop tutorials, and let me know in the comments what software tutorial you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.